Okay. This show is mainly improvised, and this Q&A is also going to be mainly improvised. My name is Teresa Gustafsson, and I'm from Sweden. I'm one half of a non-profit organization called AFIA, which I run together with this.
Joanna, hon lever krona.
And together here on stage, we have
David Mokale,
who is from Orange Farm here in South Africa. We got to meet these wonderful people here in South Africa 2016. We met some of them already 2012 in Czech Republic in a dance camp. And this performance has been going on since the idea started last year, and then we had our first research residency in June. And then we've been working on it now, and we're still working on it. Yeah. So I want to open up already now just to get you into this conversation. And I would actually like to ask you guys a question. If you would share one word of what you just felt, saw, experienced, heard, what would it be? I think we have a second mic somewhere, but you can also just shout out. Love, energy, expression, reality, support, future, fun, magic, presence, friendship. Wow. Thank you for sharing. Do you have any questions or thoughts, which we will try to answer the best we can? How did we create this piece? How did it come together?
I know one thing. I think since it's improvisation and we need to open up and we need to be ready for whatever and have an open mind, we actually started the residency with playing games. So we've been playing a lot of games, both in rehearsals but also every time we see each other, so that we never know when the game stops. So we always have something going on between us. It can be we're going out having dinner, but we still have one game that we decided, and then it goes on. And this we take on stage with us. So it opens up for playfulness. And that's one of the things. Do you guys want to say something?
not now. Another question when it comes.
Yeah, so so games is one thing, and also to really get to know each other, both in movement, in voices, and just personal. Also to get in touch with ourselves, to let go of expectations, let go of thoughts that we think that we need to, facades and things that we need to stick to, and break them, and be able to take in our impulses and letting them out, but also being able to choose which ones to let out fully. Yeah, so that's some of it.
And also a very important part of creating this piece is to get to know each other's cultures, because you come from the pantsula culture, And we come from the freestyle street dance, American street dance culture. And we have been taking influences from both cultures, such as I said, playfulness, unity, force, synchronization, clubbing, ciphers, freestyle. So we've been characters. And since we've been both in Sweden and South Africa, we have really been trying to get to know each other's backgrounds and cultures. I think we've been back and forth like 4 times. Yeah. That played a big part in actually being able to do this.
Another question? Thank you for that one. Yeah, upstairs. What do we feel right now?
Okay, on my side, I'm just happy, and at the same time, just, you know, when I hear, how did you see the piece and stuff, so I can't really explain the feeling right now. I'm happy because of, it's my first time doing this kind of, can I say production? Yes. Because of, I'm from pantsula, I have the background of his pantsula, and then, so we always like this, we need to do it like straight, synchronized, and, you know, like always like this. But now, when you come on stage and then with this piece and then just say, like, be yourself. Like, how? Like, but be yourself. See, so for me, it was a bit challenging, but yeah, so let me go deep, but yeah, the feeling, it's not explainable right now. Yeah. Away? It's a feeling, you know, it's what we've been, so we sense, we have these sensors, we sense. Now I'm kidding, bro, like we have something that it's on the music, even though you won't hear it, but tonight it's the secret something, so we hear it. Yeah.
Hi. I found it incredibly inspiring, and I was crying. I found it so beautiful. My question is pretty lame. I just wanted to know, like, where I can watch you guys again. Like, are you on YouTube? Like, what's the Instagram links?
It's Joanne and me that's producing it through AFIA, our organization. So if you search on Instagram, it's AFIA Present. Yeah, AFIA, present. And then we're also on Facebook just by simple AFIA, AFIA. And these guys you can find also like the production, but that's us, but we work mainly with these guys, but also find these.
On my, okay, Spusiso_DRS. Yeah.
And a question about the See Us Again. Yeah, this is the first time we show it for an audience, so we're really thankful that you all are here. And hopefully we will do it tons of times more. When and where, keep an eye on our information pages.
Yeah, Mina, I love the music, but I just wanted to know, what approach did you take when you created the music? Was it the same way as you improvised when you created the piece, or was it a different thing? And another question is that, was it a collective thing, or maybe one person came with the concept of how the music should go and stuff? If you understood my question.
Okay, I have to hear the question one more time, sorry.
Okay. My question is, what approach did you take when you created the music? Was it the same way when you did the piece? or a different way? And was it a collective thing, or maybe one of you guys came with a concept of how to, you know, do the music and then up until to the end?
All right.
Sure.
Sharp. Okay, so the music process has been, it started with Joanna and Teresa giving me some like inspirational music, like some sounds from South Africa. I heard Amapiano for the first time and I was like, woo! I gotta get that bass and then the rhythms and I like, yeah, some inspiration. And then after that, we worked for about a week to have something to start from. And then after 1 week, we already got into the like residency where we were together practicing, creating the show. And so I made the music like at the same time. So I watched the rehearsals and I tried to create something. And then I had something to present. And I tried to like incorporate the energy from the process in the dance. And I recorded like me and Sposiso did something like already the first day, which was the last song that you heard that we created together. And David was on the mic too, doing this vibey stuff. So it's like, yeah, it's a process together with the creation of the piece. So the music didn't exist before. So it was created alongside.
I think we rehearsed like 1 full week without the music before it came to us, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And the music that you heard today, like the finished version of this version, was the first time we heard it too.
Yeah, that's true. So that's the...
So we reacted to the sounds too.
Yeah. So yeah, in that sentence, like the music is really like together with the show. So since everything except some like short choreographies are improvised, it means that the music also was constantly changing. Something was added, something was taken away, and that makes the dancers being more present in the now because they don't really know where it's gonna happen. So yeah. I have a SoundCloud, but I haven't put up music yet. So I'm gonna do it. This one is gonna go up, and my other stuff too. It's I have to double check. I get back to you. We'll do it later.
The two guys, I wanted to know because of, I saw a Janie, but then I wanted to know from the short one because of he was always taking charge, like in control of everything. So I wanted to know what was the meaning.
Okay, since well it's improvisation, so I can tell you we don't know what we're doing. We're just following each other. So it's more like I'm listening more, like it's listening and talking. So if he does something, I have to listen, like, is he talking or what? Or am I talking? Let me do it, or that, yebo. So, and another thing is, since it's improvisation, it's not gonna be the same the next time you see it. It will always change because we don't know. We just tap into the zone and then we let things happen. Yeah. How does it feel? Yeah, yeah, almost there. That's why I said, for me, it's really, it's a challenge. No, okay, somewhere that it's a challenge, but not a challenge because I always told myself that I'm a dancer, so I'm open to do this and that. Even though yes, I have a strong background of pantsula, but I am a dancer. So, and I've always loved the contemporary So when they said, even when they introduced it, it was like, okay, guys, just listen to each other. Can we get a bit of a contact? And we were like, oh, contact, because like he's my friend, like this. So we never really did anything close like this. So it's like, yo, bro, what's up?
But then we started every rehearsal with everybody really had to hug each other.
Yeah. So I mean,
Little by little.
yeah, Konada. Because I was about to go, but that one will want me to take the English out and really bring the Zulu so that you can hear, see. So it will be a bit vague if I'm trying to, yeah. But yeah.
Yeah.
Last question.
Uh-huh.
From Amasolo's way,
Yeah.
you kept on saying something whenever there's someone playing. So I wanted to know which there was a meaning or something that you tried to say to the particular person who's doing that thing at the moment. Because of, I felt Uti, whenever we went to so somehow like I could feel Uti,
Yeah.
and somehow like it's like, like talking to each other.
Yeah. I think as mangabe uzwile urare unchwana, okay, as we coming from two different backgrounds, so in Espantuleni we have more of unism and that energy force, yabo pani energy. Asambe ntwana. See, so we see tatile diding leyo sa look, yeah. See okay, sorry for those who weren't here. See let's start the part. Yes, cipher. Always I want to see so we are lapho munye and then like bafethi didngle iningi like yeah, it's too much. I mean, yeah. Okay, mhlambe Ed.
No, but I think it. We don't have any set things that we need to say to the person who's dancing, but more of what comes out, because we've been talking about giving support to each other. So if somebody you can see that this person is losing a little bit of energy or needing energy, you give it. Even maybe it's a movement or it's just a sound, and we don't really know what's coming out. But then we have been together for a long time, so then some certain words or rhythms are coming back. So then we get more comfortable in this, and then sometimes it's just random that comes out. But mainly it's to give energy. So sometimes we say stuff that doesn't even mean anything.
Maybe one last question. Are you okay with this? Yeah.
To, you know, like the whole thing, and what you're saying about energy, when I realized that the energy is well measured. So it drops, like go down, and then you bring it back up again, and then, you know, and I think that's very nice when you measure the energy, it's not just pumping one way. So that fusion of this part too, like it's like encore energy versus bringing it down to like a hip hop sort of beat, you know, then it goes very well. It's very nice.
Did you guys hear? Yeah, cool. No. So what he said was the different energies, like being full force energy with the pantsula and then being able to bring a little bit down, and maybe that was his interpretation. What's the word? Taking it in as being.
Yeah, this one.
Is from the hip-hop culture, maybe. Yeah. Sorry.
English.
Okay, last one. And then we let you go.
Oh, hi. I feel like I'm forced to speak because Timagatu just gave me a mic. Okay. It's not a question. I'll just say thank you so much, guys. I'm gonna go into a festive season with this energy. I was restless. I couldn't, I was just like, you guys, yo! Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for coming. Oh, okay. Genesis?
This is specifically for the Pantsula guys. How do you then, or
Yeah, it won't be easy because even to us, the process, understanding where we come from, I won't say a box, but like we come from this, you know. It needs to be like this. Even your solo, it needs to be coordinated, you know. So when I did the solo, if I were to repeat what I did, I don't know what I was doing here. You know, I was just letting loose. So it's gonna take some time for the guys to process it. But on my side, Mina, I'm from re-election, I will take it there. Not exactly the same thing, but the information, okay guys, this is how maybe we can attack things, or, you know, put a masala lapho nalapho. I don't know if I've answered your question. Yeah. Yes, yo.
I just go blank. No, just adding on what he said. It's going to be really a nice thing to actually take all the information that we've learned here, because it's actually a very exciting kind of experience. And actually to link it with pantsula, as much as he's saying, you know, we always like straight choreographed, you know, everything is like set. We know that this is from here until here. So this one, it was like, oh my God, everything, every day it's gonna change. So there's no way I'm gonna say, okay, I'm gonna listen to this and then we're gonna do this. Or on my solo, today I'm gonna like, you know, yeah. So it's good. It would be a really nice experience to actually link the two, all these things that we are doing, you know, yeah. And I'm just wishing we could do that. Yeah.
One last thing, guys. This thing, it's new and it's something else. I can tell you, even if we do spacing or like preparing for the stage, it's like we're doing nothing because we're playing. So it's really new because, Tina, we used to, okay, here, see your mark is there, and then the space, da da da. But when we do it, it's like, okay, then your solo, and then da 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 da. And it's like we're playing, but it's an eye-opener, as I used to say, because of you learn to do things in other way. It's not only one, you can't. Who said A is A? Yeah. See, someone said this is A. So in 500,000 years to come, this will be called something else. It's possible. Be aware. It will be called. Angithi now the 4IR is coming, and then a lot of people will be stuck in olden ways to do things. Now new things are coming. Even this one for us, it's new, and we kind of seeing new things, of new ways of creating things or of dancing. It's not always like this. You can be like this. It's it as we were doing it. Yeah.
We touch. Okay. Okay. It's not a question, but it's a comment. But not just a comment to you guys. Okay, personally, what I've experienced, I never experienced hip hop or pantsula or something else. I just saw a piece, which is great. So, and it shows that there is still a future also for our genuinely art forms that belongs in our backyards, where we're coming from. So it shows that pantsula can also grow, because there's a lot of things that are still untapped in the culture of pantsula, because of it's very broad. So one of these shows, they show that, and it gives a future to the art itself. Because pantsula, even if it shows that even in the theater it can work. You know, in the opera theaters it can work. In the abstract work it can work. Not only just on competitions or straight performances. So let's encourage this collaboration. So I'm happy that we see, you know, bridges being built, you know, in between continents. And it's one of the movements, you know, that we're pushing as Impilo Pantsula and as re-election movement links and everyone. So thank you very much, guys, and hope that we're going to continue with such works. And
Thank you, Vusi, for letting us have the residency in your facilities. Thank you. That was why we're here right now. So thanks to this guy. And thank you for coming. If you have more questions, you can catch us downstairs. But now we finished the Q&A. Thank you.